Where did the idea for the Neighborhood Natives project come from?
The editor of the site, Aaron Foley, he kind of came to each of us on the team. It's a 5-person team, and came to each of us and said, I want you guys to be able to grow, you know, and build your brand. So Amber Lewis, she is the director of social media in the mayor's office. She was a part of that meeting. I just knew that I wanted to take photos of dope Detroiters, you know, photographing high-profile people from Detroit back home where they're from, just to, I guess in a sense, bring them down to a real life level and let people know that there are superstars, you know, living right next door to you, and we should feel proud of where we come from. The first person that we ended up shooting was Mary Wilson. We were at Crane's homecoming, I think it was 2017, and Mary was there, and Amber just had the idea to go in the back. She's like, I'm gonna try to get Mary for the photo shoot. 30 minutes or 40 minutes later, we're with Mary Wilson in the Brewster Projects. We stole her from Crane's homecoming. And we were in the Brewster Projects and we did a shoot. And she was already dressed up. She was dressed for the occasion. And me, Amber, and I scoped out the scene a little bit, kind of picked our spots where we wanted her to shoot. But we did the shoot. She even sang for us, and that was how we kicked off the series.
Yeah, that's for real.
What was it and when was it that you got led into photography?
It wasn't until I got to college and went to University of Michigan in Ann Arbor, and there was just a plethora, overload of resources to use. Oh, you know what? I like that. Can you look down again? I started rapping in high school, but I started to do more of it in college, and then the rapping led to me designing and started a clothing line, and then I needed photos from my clothing line, so I started taking pictures. So that's how I picked up the camera. I'm gonna do it in one take. I like it.
What is the importance of you having the access and resources to start down one artistic path to discover another and so on and so forth that lands you here?
Yeah, access and resources are everything, especially youth and young people coming from Detroit, because, you know, coming up, there's not always, you know, everything is not at our fingertips. Growing up in Detroit, you don't feel like that, like the world is at your fingertips. Being able to have these resources and people in my family, like my aunt who gave me my first camera that she used to use, it just made me realize that if more youth had these resources even earlier than I did, you know, I had them as a college freshman. If I had this starting off in high school, there's no telling, you know, how far I would be. So these resources for young people are very important.